If you're over 60, you probably grew up believing beans are one of the healthiest foods you can eat. For the most part, that's true. Beans are packed with fiber, protein, and nutrients that support heart health, digestion, and even brain function. But here's something most doctors never mention: some beans can become dangerous as you age. In fact, one serving of the wrong kind of bean, if prepared the wrong way, can lead to food poisoning, blood sugar spikes, or even emergency hospitalization. And that's not a theory. That's straight from CDC data and studies on adults over 60. In this video, we're revealing the 5 beans that could quietly be doing more harm than good if you're a senior. And then we show you 5 beans that can actually help you live longer and feel better every day. Be sure to watch until the end. Because the last bean on our danger list is one most seniors eat every single week without realizing what it is doing to their heart, blood sugar, and memory. Let's begin. The first bean to avoid is red kidney beans. These may seem harmless and are often included in chili, stews, and casseroles. But here's the problem. Red kidney beans contain a toxin called phytohemagglutinin. If they're not boiled for at least 10 minutes at a full rolling boil, they remain toxic. Undercooked red kidney beans can cause severe nausea, vomiting, and diarrhea, and that's after eating just 4 or 5 beans. Seniors are especially vulnerable because our digestive systems become more sensitive with age. And many slow cooker recipes include dry beans that never reach high enough temperatures to kill the toxin. Unless you absolutely sure they fully boiled, or you reusing canned beans that have been properly processed, safer to skip kidney beans altogether. Next, we need to talk about soybeans. They're everywhere: meats, substitutes, protein bars, shakes, even cereals. But most of this soy is not traditional, fermented soy like miso or tempeh. It's highly processed soy protein isolate, loaded with plant-based compounds that mimic estrogen. For seniors, especially those with hormone-sensitive conditions or thyroid issues, this can throw your system out of balance. Too much soy can lead to fatigue, mood changes, and trouble maintaining a healthy weight. It can even interfere with medications for thyroid and hormone therapy. If you do eat soy, stick to small portions of fermented whole food versions. Avoid anything with soy protein concentrate or soy flour listed in the top ingredients. Now let's talk about fava beans. These gourmet-looking beans hide a serious risk for seniors with a genetic enzyme deficiency called G6PD deficiency. Many people have it and don't even know it. If someone with this condition eats fava beans, their red blood cells can break down rapidly. This causes sudden fatigue, dark urine, dizziness, and even kidney damage. The reaction is so common, it has its own name phavism. Since G6PD deficiency is more dangerous with age and hard to detect, fava beans are simply not worth the risk. There are safer alternatives with just as much protein and flavor. Our next warning is about lima beans, also called butter beans. These beans contain a compound called cyanogenic glycosides, is the kind that turns into cyanide in your body if not cooked properly. Most U.S. lima beans are low in this toxin, but only if grown and cooked under very strict guidelines. The problem? Many people cook them in slow cookers, pressure cookers, or steamers that don't allow the toxin to escape as gas. Seniors with liver, kidney, or heart issues may have a harder time detoxifying even small amounts of this compound. To stay safe, you'd have to boil lima beans uncovered for at least 10 to 15 minutes, and that's assuming they came from a regulated source. If you're not sure, it's best to avoid them entirely. Finally, the most common and most dangerous bean for seniors is canned baked beans. These soft, sweet, familiar beans are often a comfort food for older adults. But what you don't see is the added sugar, salt, and preservatives hidden in every bite. A single cup of canned baked beans can contain up to 1,000 milligrams of sodium, nearly half your daily limit, and over 20 grams of added sugar. That's enough to raise your blood pressure, spike your blood sugar, and stress your kidneys. On top of that, many canned foods are lined with BPA, a chemical that disrupts hormones and weakens your gut health over time. For seniors already dealing with blood pressure issues, diabetes, or digestion problems, this daily habit could be doing real damage. Swap them out and stay tuned, because next we reveal the top 5 beans you should be eating after 60 to live longer, stay stronger, and feel better every day. Let's start with one of the best: black beans. These small, dark beans are rich in resistant starch, a type of fiber that feeds your good gut bacteria. This helps reduce inflammation, boost digestion, and keep your immune system strong. What's more, black beans slow down the absorption of sugar in your meals, which helps prevent blood sugar spikes. That's especially helpful if you're trying to avoid or manage diabetes. They're also high in magnesium and potassium to minerals that support heart rhythm, reduce blood pressure, and improve muscle strength. Cook them slowly with herbs like bay leaf, cumin, or garlic for a delicious, easy-to-digest meal. Next, we have lentils. These tiny legumes pack a huge nutritional punch, especially for the brain. Lentils are rich in folate and B vitamins, which support memory, mood, and mental clarity. In one major study, seniors who ate lentils regularly had lower levels of homocysteine, a chemical linked to cognitive decline and dementia. Lentils also activate special genes known as sirtuins, which repair your DNA and keep your cells youthful. They don't need soaking and cook in under 30 minutes. Add turmeric and black pepper for extra anti-aging power, and you've got a brain-boosting meal in every bite. Now let's talk about chickpeas. It's also called garbanzo beans. They're one of the most balanced beans you can eat. They lower LDL cholesterol, stabilize blood pressure, and provide slow-digesting carbs for long-lasting energy. They're especially helpful for postmenopausal women because of their natural plant estrogens, which can help reduce hot flashes and support hormonal balance. Chickpeas are also high in zinc, which supports the immune system and helps with wound healing to things that slow down with age. Rinse canned chickpeas well to reduce salt, or cook dry ones with lemon and garlic to help your body absorb more nutrients. White beans like navy or cannellini beans are another quiet superstar for seniors. These beans are full of calcium, magnesium, and potassium, which work together to support strong bones and regulate blood pressure. Many older adults have trouble absorbing enough calcium, and white beans provide a plant-based low-acid source that's easy to digest. Studies show seniors who eat magnesium-rich legumes like white beans have lower risk of stroke and hypertension. Cook them with rosemary, onions, and leafy greens for a comforting, bone-boosting dish that's easy on your stomach and good for your heart. Finally, the number one bean for longevity is one most people have never heard of: aduki beans. These small red beans are common in East Asian diets and loaded with antioxidants, polyphenols, and nutrients that protect your cells from aging. In a clinical study, older adults who ate adzuki beans daily showed a 22% drop in CRP, a key marker of inflammation. They're also linked to increased expression of a gene called FOXO3, which is associated with longer life. Even better, adzuki beans are easy to cook, don't require soaking, and have a mild, earthy flavor that pairs well with rice, soups, or even as a sweet paste for dessert. If you want one food to support your heart, brain, immune system, and energy all at once, zuki beans are it. So there you have it, 5 beans to avoid and 5 to embrace if you're over 60. The key isn't to fear food, but to choose it wisely. Some beans may trigger hidden health issues, but the right ones can help you stay strong, sharp, and full of life well into your 70s, 80s, and beyond. If this video helped you rethink your pantry, give it a like, subscribe to our channel, and share it with someone you care about. You never know who might still be eating one of those risky beans every day without knowing the danger. Leave a comment and let us know. Which of these beans surprised you most? And which one are you going to try adding to your next meal? Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video with more simple ways to live longer, feel younger, and protect your health at every age.